Hey, get this! Progress on our projects this week have been like super accelerated. No pun really intended. Well, okay, yeah, the pun was intended. But it's like, we stepped on the gas and I figured it's probably a good idea that I start wearing a helmet while coding. Hey, it's Brandon Devnich from i3D Themes with this week's interactive number 39, where we share what we are passionate about and what we've been working on here in the i3D Themes Design and Code Labs. Yeah, I probably won't wear that for the entire video, but hey, listen, you get the idea. Things have been rocking here this week in both of our projects. In the Code Labs, let's see, we've been working on continued development of the Accelerator WordPress plugin. I want to call it the website plugin. We already did the website plugin last year. We're converting all of that functionality from the website plugin over to the WordPress plugin. And this week, we finished up the CSS deferral mechanism, which is pretty complex, as well as the critical above the fold CSS builder detection injection system. I'm not sure it's in that order, but we took the system that we had for the website plugin, made it work for the WordPress plugin. We also implemented the first of probably 2 or 3 different JavaScript deferral mechanisms as well into the new WordPress plugin as well. So this is really major progress. This should have taken a couple weeks, maybe 3 weeks. Was able to get it done in just a few days. And so of course, when you do that, you feel pretty good about your progress. The really cool thing was, we did some benchmarking because we're running this on the i3D Themes blog to test things out. And we found that without Accelerator installed and activated as a plugin on WordPress, we were getting about 70 out of 100. We turn it on, 93. And the last few points to get to 100% had to do with server response time, and that's really, the hardware of the server just being a little bit on the slow side. But that said, WordPress itself is a monster. It's like 500,000 lines of code, and so all the database connections and all the stuff that has to happen, the CPU cycles to basically build the page, it's pretty intensive. So that's why WordPress sites tend to have a slower response time on the server. So we're going to be taking a look at what we can do to optimize that as far as the last few features for the Accelerator WordPress plugin. And so we'll be doing that over the course of the next few weeks. In the design lab, Colin, he's finished up a bunch of projects this week. And then he has also been doing his research and development of how to make cinemagraphs. Now, the reason that he's doing this is because he's developing a new website template called Cinematic. And Cinematic is going to employ cinemagraphs. And so what a cinemagraph is essentially a still image. Think of it like a picture that is mostly static, but parts of it are animated. So you think about it, you see somebody just standing there, freeze frame, but maybe the ocean waves are crashing on the beach behind them. Or you've got clouds moving in the background, but everything else is static or still. That's what a cinemagraph is. And so he's looking to incorporate this within the new website template. And the reason that he's doing this is because cinemagraphs are a fantastic way of telling a story, having an engaging sort of look and feel on a website. It draws the eye and has the person think, wow, this is kind of cool. I've never seen anything like this before. Not just for the cool factor, but it also helps to tell the story. If you can figure out how to build cinemagraphs, it can really up the ante as far as, what's going on your website and keeping people engaged, because that's also really very important. So that's what's been keeping us here busy at i3D Themes this week. I considered wearing this for coding, but I find that it doesn't have a heads-up display. And so I need one with a digital display. Anyways, thanks so much for joining me. I hope you've had a fantastic week and you have a great weekend. If you're on any of the social media channels, please do connect with us. You can always message us on Facebook or subscribe to us on YouTube. You can even tweet at us if you like. Anyways, thanks so much, and we'll talk to you again next week.